What is going on, guys? Your boy Switch here, bringing you guys episode 3 of Unknown Tutorials, and this is the series where I bring you guys all my cool little not outdated, more like never produced styles slash all that cool stuff, and cool stuff that I believe that you guys can create new styles with and all that cool stuff. So we're going to be focusing more today. This tutorial is going to be actually focused on more like the text style renders, like not too much with like logos and stuff. Obviously you can do it with logos, because you know, the difference is of using a regular MoGraph text, we're not going to be using that. Obviously you can't really get this effect, like this little really cool little general, like, you know, basic curve effect that I have going on here. You can see what I mean by that, and it's actually a really cool little thing you can do. This is actually a really cool little just a little cool little add-on right here you can do with your text by itself. If I move my camera to a cool angle that I had, and if you know how you see how like it kind of looks like 3D. Imagine this all rendered up with all nice little add-ons and stuff, and put on the banner. Just kind of looks like it pops like really well. So you can see obviously this right here is a perfect example, or a perfect, you know, cool little, it's like a really cool angle to work with. So I'm gonna get to show you guys what we're gonna be doing. We're not gonna be using MoGraph, MoText. We're not gonna be doing that, because if we use what we use, or I use in this one, you can actually do a lot more stuff, including some of these things, and putting it on this and then working with that. So I'm going to go ahead and hide this real quick, and I'm going to show you how I did this. So if you go to the little spline tab, you can see this text right here. And this text is actually, you know, it's an AI, meaning as in like it's not going to be a text general solid shape, meaning you can actually change it around, because it's just going to be like actually like a logo, so you can actually change it around and use some of the effects that's in this tab, and actually, you know, morph it into other cool stuff, along with still doing plugins. So you're kind of like limiting yourself when using MoGraph, MoText. But if you use the regular or the AI text, which is found in the little spline text, you actually do a little bit more cool stuff with it. So I'm going to be using the font Myrid Pro. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Element OP. There we go. Myrid Pro Con. I'm going to use this. And I'm going to type the word D. I'm obviously going to type in dare like I did in this one, but I'm just going to use the word D for now. We'll use the letter D for now. And right when you do that, you want to go back to your spline tab, go to circle. You want to drag your circle right, you know, below your text, like just like so. So go circle text, and then you want to go to your NURBS tab and go to your sweep NURBS. You click on that, and then you click on the circle, you hold control and click on the text. That'll select both of them, and then you just go ahead and drag both of them inside the sweep NURBS. And then you're gonna get this little weird, like really freaking cool, not cool, like you're gonna get a really weird circle thing. Matters what letter you get. Maybe you have like multiple circles. But the reason for this is because you're using the sweep NURBS, and you have the end growth at 100. So if I were to just throw the end growth down a little bit, you can actually see the little curve effect going on right now. You can see that going. And yeah, so that's like how I did that little curve effect in the beginning. You can be creative with this. I mean, you can add some more cooler, you can do another duplicate of this, change this text, or whatever clan you're doing, and change to an A, because I'm gonna, if I were to do dare, I would do A next, and then have like a really cool longer curve maybe, and then like making the A point out in like this direction or something, and then also doing a little like windy effect going on there. So there's a lot of cool, you know, this is, what is it called? There's a lot of opportunities for this. I don't know, the real, you know, somebody comment down what the freaking word I'm looking for. Jeez. And so yeah, I'm actually going to get into the cooler stuff you can do with this when you're doing your own little text thing. If you go to this tab right here, you have a whole bunch of like cool little effects. Now obviously these are a lot more for like motion type of, so if you're like a motion designer, this is like super important and cool for you. And but obviously this is like for more motion stuff, so it's not a lot of stuff will do much unless it's moving. But there's a little bit kind of cooler stuff in here that'll help out. Like twist, for example, and whatever you add from this, you want to drag it below the circle, because then it'll mess up. So if I add a twist, and you can see this little box comes in right here, if I move that kind of sort in the middle of the D or whatever, or kind of, you know, covering the D, and I go to the twist, and I go to angle, you can kind of like move this, and then like twist the angle, and then you can still just go back and then rotate it, and just have like a really cool angle and stuff like that. This is honestly just like to be creative with your, you know, angling and just your text in general, so that you're not all the same and simple, facing forward at you and all that weird stuff. So yeah, you can use that like I did, like so, or you can go ahead and try a different one. There's a couple that I know of using. There is, which one is it? Let's see, melt. Let's see what this one does. Obviously it's gonna melt, but if I just change the strength down a little bit, you kind of see like that flatness going on right there. I mean, could be cool if I put it in like a weird angle or something like that. So melt, you can use that. I'm not going to show you through all of them, but I'm just trying to give you the example of what I'm trying to go for here, and what you would probably look for when you're doing it. And yeah, so I don't know. There's a lot more stuff you can use, but that's for you to experiment with and all that cool stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy this cool little tutorial here. Hopefully this gives you guys some inspiration for your text renders and stuff like that. If you're kind of losing faith in your text renders and only resorting to logos and stuff like that. So yeah, you can use this and do some cool add-on effects and all that cool stuff. And hopefully this tutorial will help you out. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. So switch you out. Peace. Oh, by the way, I'm going to only resort on this channel to tutorials only, and so hopefully a lot of you guys are gonna be excited for that. So if we can hit 40 likes on this, that's pretty big, but I'm 2K now, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'll thank you guys a lot, and I'll just appreciate it so much. So yeah, let's get 40 likes. I'm gonna be tutorials only on this channel. I can't talk for shit. And yeah, if you want to see speeders and stuff like that, I'm gonna have a future channel, and in the description or whatever, not so soon, but yeah, I'm gonna have that. So yeah, I'm gonna stop carrying on this video, and I'm gonna get going to leaving now.